Most emotional was our library. And I sat in my car just praying, like, God, I don't know if I can do this, because that was all of our pictures, awards, report cards. I'm one that kept all my report cards and class pictures from teaching. Like, so all my students, or any parent that ever gave me anything, I kept it and had it. Like, it was stuff like that. So it's not just about the things, but it's the memories and the experiences that connect us to those things that we all are grieving and mourning.
As residents work to pick up the pieces on this Labor Day holiday, cleanup continued in a roughly 17-block section of Wilmington, devastated when Tropical Storm Ida swept through on Thursday, bringing record-setting flooding of the Brandywine River. Hello and welcome to a special edition of DETV News. I'm Lauren Wilson. It was no Labor Day off for flood victims. Tamika Kalwick, who lives on the corner of 14th Street and Heald, saw water rise on Thursday morning 3/4 of a way up her front door. It happened in less than an hour, and she told her frightened 6-year-old son to stay away from the window. Kalwick was anxiously waiting for an insurance adjuster today, though she and her husband pay $800 a month for flood insurance because it was required when they purchased their home. She's been told the disaster, however, would not be covered. Kalwick's neighbor Chanel Knox was out this morning sorting clumps of wet photos onto a table, hoping the sun would dry them out and she could salvage some memories. Both women say the bright spot was that neighbors came together to help each other. Volunteers helped Kalwick clear out her soaked garage. City services, the American Red Cross, and other agencies have been out every day to help. City of Wilmington staff from several departments, elected officials, numerous agencies, and volunteers have been out for several days bringing supplies and food to flood victims. Also, boxed lunches and hot dinners are being supplied by the Delaware organizations active in disaster, the Salvation Army, and the American Red Cross. Meals will be delivered by Red Cross trucks 2 times each day starting today. A crew of nearly 50 Wilmington Public Works employees has been out working overtime to haul away damaged household items and using trucks to clean sticky mud off of sidewalks and streets. Jason Leary, sanitation manager for the City of Wilmington, said the first job was to clear mud from catch basins, which helped the water to recede. Flusher trucks sprayed high-pressure water onto the mud, and sweepers followed, taking away the mud.
Really, I mean, I don't know if you would consider this a 100-year flood, but this is the worst I've ever seen it for the City of Wilmington. The amount of debris, the amount of heartache, and everything else. But as I said earlier, it's absolutely amazing to watch how the constituents and the residents came together to help each other. The city services, Mayor Przicki and Commissioner Williams literally just allowed Public Works to cut loose and do what we do. And we just worked really hard in working with the constituents, and I think everything's coming together nicely.
Leary said he expects crews to continue cleanup efforts for at least another month. Delmarva power crews were back at it today, helping to restore power to flooded homes. Where the waters started rising, the power was shut off. Electricity to the neighborhoods was shut off for safety reasons. Leary said Delmarva restored power in 44 homes on Sunday. City officials estimate 250 homes were affected by flooding. In more numbers reflecting the damage caused by Ida, Leary said work crews cleared away 120 tons of debris and household items as of today and are still waiting for many affected businesses to clean out their properties. While streets are beginning to look cleaner, about 150 flooded out cars have been towed away from the area. Residents have been advised by AAA not to try to start or drive a flood damaged vehicle.
Do not start the car if you think it's been flooded. Again, there's both mechanical issues and electrical issues involved here, and it could end up doing more damage to the vehicle. Could also spark a fire. There's just a lot of things that could go wrong if you try to start the car and it has suffered some flood damage.
The flooding brought on by Ida was unprecedented in Wilmington and throughout the Northeast, but Grant said it points to the need for homeowners to prepare for such a disaster.
because you're making a monthly payment for your car insurance, home insurance does not necessarily mean that you're covered for flood insurance. So you want to make sure that that part is covered. Secondly, you want to go ahead and take photographs and video of all of your belongings. Just go through your house with your camera on, capture everything on video, save it to the cloud. That way, if there's extensive damage, you can show, no, this was the type of TV that I own. These were the computer equipment. This was, the other valuables that I had in the home. And your insurance company should be able to work with that a lot better than just saying, oh, I think I had whatever. So you want to go ahead and document everything.
The big question for homeowners is, will government relief dollars be made available? Many are planning to go to a special reception for hurricane victims tomorrow at the warehouse located at 1121 Thatcher Street from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. The governor's office, the Department of Health and Social Services, the Department of Emergency Management, and other community partners will be on hand to gather information from residents and to give information on recovery resources. If possible, residents should bring a valid government-issued form of identification, proof of residency, insurance documents, and proof of income. Stay with DETV News and our social media platforms, where we will continue to bring you the latest information. I'm Lauren Wilson. Thank you for watching.